Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft, and I'm here to do number 2. I'm going to number this because I'll get mixed up if I don't. Number 2 of this tutorial video of the stacked drawers that I'm going to do, okay? Lay that there. I've got the first drawer made. Now what I have is, I have a piece of cardstock that is 7 3/4 by 5 1/2. That's the drawer, okay? We're going to score it at 1 1/2 on all 4 sides for the drawer, okay? And then we have 2 pieces at 5 5/8 by 4 3/4. And on you want 2 pieces of these, and this is for the sleeve. And on the 5 5/8 inch, you're going to score at 1 1/2, and you're going to flip it and score at 1 1/2 on the 5 5/8 inch side on both pieces. 5 5/8 on side, 1 1/2 score, and it's 4 3/4 wide, okay? That's going to be for the drawer that we're making, and it just slides out like so, okay? We're going to varnish the score lines down, okay, on all 4 sides for the drawer. And then on these 4 corners, we're going to cut down that score line, and we're going to do just a V on this flap here, okay? And we're going to do that on all 4 corners. Just a V. Just a minute. Cut that just a little bit deeper right there. There we go. Same way here. Just a little V. There we go. And it looks like this, okay? Now we're going to fold these in, and we're going to glue these sides down to this side here. And we're going to bring these tops flush, like so, okay? I'm using art glitter glue. That's the only glue I use for my projects. I like it better than anything that I've ever tried, and I do not stray from this glue. It is the best in my book, and I forgot to fold that in. So I've got to push it in there. Make sure you get glue all around the edge so that it doesn't gap open on you. And make the sides flush. And that's what you have there. Okay? Now we're going to make the sleeve. Burnish down the score lines. And then we're going to glue them together. And you want to make sure the sides are flush, front and the back. Burnish it down. Now we're going to glue this side. And make sure that it's flush, front and back. And your drawer fits perfectly inside your sleeve. Okay? And it's going to go on your box. I'm going to put them at an angle like this. And then there will be another, I'm going to put another box on the top here. And it's going to be stacked drawers. Okay? Now I'm going to make my box to put these in. Okay? And I always have to make my drawers before I make my box because I have to be able to measure where they come to. I always like to put the where they're joined. I like to put the joint part on the bottom, the smooth side on the top. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to use black cardstock for that because I don't want to, I wonder, do I want to put two of them on there or one? Let's see. I got another one made here. No, just one. Okay, just one. Alright, so these are pieces of chipboard in here. And I do have some pieces of chipboard in here. Instead of cutting another, let's use pieces. Yeah. Instead of cutting another. We'll use, I've got pieces big enough for that. Alright, now I like to make this look like it has, I like to put a space in between here. So I need that four and 3/4 by 1 1/2. That one's just a little bit shy of 4 3/4. Okay. We'll take this one right here. And I'm going to use this small cutter here instead of my large one so that I can hold it better. 1 1/2. And now I'm going to flip it. This is the only thing I use this cutter here for. is to cut chipboard with. And then I want 4 3/4. And the reason I'm using black, you all, is so that I don't have to put the hinges on it. Okay, 4 3/4. Let's cut it again. There we go. Cut any fuzzies off. Okay, there we go. And that fits perfectly between them and gives them a little bit of a space. Yes, I like that. Alright, I'm going to glue that on there. I got those done right. Yep. Okay. Go. Let's glue this side. I don't know what time I started this video. Silly, silly, silly. On here, like so. Even. And they are. Okay. Drawer out. Yeah. Okay, they're both even there. That's good. We're going to work around this box now, you all. Going to work around this one. That one's not wide enough, and neither is that one. So we are going to have to cut one piece of black cards chipboard. I'm going to use these for the side and the back though, and the bottom. I'm going to have to cut one from there from the bottom. Okay. Alright, so the side is going to be again 1.5 by 4 3/4. I always double check, you all. Always double check. I'm going to use the big chipboard for this one, the big cutter I mean. And 4 3/4. I think I can get 2 out of this one. I'm going to do it just. I'm going to take it up just a little bit there. Go. measure it again. 1.5 and do just a little hair dab above that. I don't want to press down too hard on that sleeve or it won't close. So I'm going to do just a little hair dab there. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's good. All right. So that's those two. Now for the back, we want it to be five and a quarter. With 1.5 plus the 16th to give that. I don't want to press too hard down on the center of those drawers or they won't open and close very well, you all. Now this is where I'm going to use hinges. And I've got these hinges here. We're going to put it on each side of this one. Okay. And I need 2 of those. And I'm using that black copy paper. I got it at Michael's. I'll tell you how I got it. I sent my granddaughter to get me some black cardstock. And this must have been in the scrapbooking department for some reason because she got me this copy paper instead of cardstock. But it worked out all right. It makes real pretty hinges because there's no pressure or anything on these hinges, so it works out good. And I'm going to use tape on those. finish that tape down, make sure there's no air bubbles. What end do I want to use? There's that one. Now I do want to put glue on the edge of these drawers here, just like this. Come on, Judy, get that down in there. The shakes today. Okay, there we go. That on there, like so. Okay, and now we're going to glue this one on. And flip that over. We're going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to put our hinge on here. Okay. Now we're going to glue this one on. Make sure it's flush with the front of the box and the bottom. See if our drawers go in good. Make sure we didn't get it too tight. Well, I got it upside down. push it in too tight. Nope, there we go. There we go. Make sure I got them right. Yep, okay. I do. Now these are flush all the way around, and I can put my top on and my bottom. And the reason I'm putting the bottom on instead of just putting it on the box like so is so that they match. You want the bottom to match the top. So if you're going to have a piece of chipboard like so on the top, you want it to look the same on the bottom. So we're going to cover those too, and we will be putting hinges on those to make them match. Okay, all right, let me get me a piece of chipboard out here, and I've got to make this one wide enough to cover what we have put on here, which is 5.5, and can't see in the dark here for some reason. It's dark. My glasses are anyway. Four and 3/4, and that 1/16 past 3/4. What is that 1/16? 14? Yeah, 14/16. 4 and 14/16 is what I need for this to be. And I need, let me say, 5 and 14/16 by 5.5. And I need 2 of those. No, it's not 14/16, because that's 15, that's 14, 13, 4 and 13/16. Get it here in a minute. The first 16th more past 4 and 3/4, and let's see how that goes. That is a perfect fit. So now I need another one. Thought I got me. Yes. 5.5. 4 and 13/16. must have that one pushed in because it doesn't want to do its thing. There we go. Had it pushed in too far. Yep, gotta pull them out. Spread them out. Okay. Now, let's just do this. Easiest way to measure is like that. For my hinge, I like 1 1/4. Top and bottom. And then for this side, do this and then measure that. And that's how your box is going to look, you all. It's going to be real pretty. Going to be really, really pretty. Yes, it is. So let's put this on and then we will measure that one. That's the sides. Yep, that's the sides. Need 2 of these. Let's cut another one so we can just get our sides down too. Am I confusing you all? I'm pretty sure most of you know how to do these hinges, hopefully. I am not messing you up. I'm measuring. I want them all to be the same. There we go. Those are all the same. Okay. Fold this one. And this one. You can fold them. You don't have to score these. Just want to fold them in half. 1, 2. 3, 4, and that's the sides. Alright, so we're going to put this on. We're going to glue it. Going to glue it on. There's that one. How much time have we got on there? I will come back with number 3 because I'm pretty sure I'm running into time here. So I'll be back with tutorial number 3 to the stacked drawer box. Thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.